inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center position. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Mobley. And Mikal Bridges with the three.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Here's New York. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
There's Garland. Another miss by Garland.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Fires the three. And Mikal Bridges with the three. Bridges got 6 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Hunter. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with blazing.
For three, Mitchell. Knicks with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hunter on the wing, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Knicks leading by 11, and a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bridges for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Allen slams it in.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Garland. He has yet to score. Wound up there for Allen. 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 13.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Mobley outside. Here's Hunter. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Knicks leading by 11. Robinson for three. Mobley with the rebound. 55 seconds left in the first. The three from Garland. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Garland against Robinson. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley against Towns. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Hart. Another three for New York.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Cleveland ball.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 18. Got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Wade. Mitchell is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Kevin?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Wade can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Merrill passes to Wade. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc. Wade misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Ball comes in for Sam Merrill. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Puts up a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Anunoby. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Garland is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Bridges shot. Good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Miles McBride. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And Hunter subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Hunter, bounce pass. Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 23. For three, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and he jams it with authority.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create. His own offense.
There's Garland. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Bridges for 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Towns with the steal. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And another 3 for New York.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Anunoby. Mobley with the block. They recover it. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Mobley, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Garland for 3. Drills it from outside.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Bridges left side. 14 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Garland. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges kicks to Towns. Brunson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got 9 points.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's New York with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Cavaliers ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Garland finds Hunter. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the shot goes in. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Oh, superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Cavaliers ball.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Bridges for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges got 32 points in the game. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Hunter, no one around him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. 16 feet away. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
And Allen slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in.
Sam Merrill.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For three, Hunter gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 8.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Cleveland ball.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Garland finds Hunter. Takes a 3. Bridges with the board. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Some nice passing by New York here. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Cleveland also making a change. Mitchell's checked in. Stolen. Now McBride. Still yet to score. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And New York making a change here. Ziawara's checked in.
On the court.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Tyson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. New York has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Buries it from 3-point range.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Pass to Wade. Now, here's Strus. Wade sets the pick for Strus. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter of the game.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
For 3, connects from 3-point range. Tyson's got 5 points so far.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Robinson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
To the inside. Pass to Tyson. Now Merrill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer is right on target.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Now Cleveland moving it up. Strus kicks to Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Mitchell passes to Strus. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. Look, these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Tyson with the bucket.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so it's New York sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. On the court for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then it's Ball. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 4.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
Ball with it. Strus in the corner. Pass to Tyson. Over McBride. The shot no good. Tyson.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Knicks lead 86-44.
Now Cleveland shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Ball from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Strus kicks the ball. From outside, off the mark. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The assist, Donovan Mitchell.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Garland, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
There's Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Wade dishes the ball. Cleveland moving it around. Garland, no good. New York's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Cleveland has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. There's Shamet. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shamet's got 12 points in just the second half.
94-49.
Garland is doubled. Now Ball. For the 3, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Ball.
3 points.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
From downtown, drills the 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
97-52.
Pass to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
D2 from Robinson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Knicks lead 99.
Ball kicks to Wade. Here's Tyson. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's McBride. Fires the 3. And another 3 for New York.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Knicks lead
Pass to Wade.
52-58.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches it. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Ball stays with it.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And McBride now top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight. This is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Shamet, and the Knicks good for two.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They made the most of their opportunities looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Cleveland ball. Substitution on the court.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mobley the pass to Hunter. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Knicks lead 100.
Outside Garland.
72.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.